Hi, this is Nick with Wolfman Repairs, and today we got Comix Zone. All right. Now this, of course, I bought is not working, but the label. Look at this label. Look how nice that is. But then you kind of flip it over a little bit more, and well, things don't look as nice anymore. Let's keep flipping it over. Focus, focus. Like what is that? What is all this in here? Well, that's kind of gross. And then you got the screws that are completely rusted in there. I mean, did this thing sit at the bottom of a well for a little while? I don't know. Well, I'm not throwing it into my SEGA Genesis because I don't want to get all this stuff in there. So let's go ahead and tear it down and see what we got on the inside. Now, hopefully, our 4.5 game bit still will work on these rusty screws. Oh yeah. Oh, that's crunchy. It's like nothing left of that. Sweet. Next one. That one came out pretty easy compared to the first one there. Yeah, look at the rust in those holes. All right, let's pop her open. See what we're working with. All right, well, that's not too bad. Smells a little musty in here now. Whoa. Whoa. I was not expecting all that. I bet you every single trace is not connected. All these traces down here. That is pretty bad. The back's not so bad. It's bad. Not as bad as the front. Oh man. There's like a layer of stuff built up. All right, you know what would be fun? Let's get the microscope in here. Oh wait, before we do that, what is that? That's got to be mold or something. All right. Maybe I should be wearing a mask or something. Okay, microscope time. Oh, look at the rest of the left. Let's get the microscope. Microscope incoming. Whoa. All right. So before we get to the fun part, we're going to start at the top left like we always do on all these. And we're going to do a little visual inspection of the whole board. 1994. Made in USA. All right. Multi-meg? Oh, okay. All right, nothing interesting yet. It's a lot of like kind of gross areas. All right, now to the pins. Is this out of focus? Oh, there you go. That's much better. Yeah. Well, a lot of these aren't used, which is great. But the ones that are used aren't going to work either, it looks like. Even the big ground one. Alright, let's flip the board over. Top left again. SEGA. Check out the pins while we're here. Focus. There we go. Yeah, all the pins look normal. And then the card connector pins. Wow. That is pretty bad. Now, I would say let's check continuity, but I think there's no point in doing that, since there probably will not be continuity on any of this. So, let's start on the front. Let's clean up this disgustingness and see what's underneath it. Get a board holder here. Throw it on in, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, we're now in the board holder. So these 3 pins on the end here don't seem to make connection with anything. I mean, let's face it, none of these pins are making a connection with anything. But the 4th one, 5th, 6th, all the rest have traces coming off of them. So let's scratch off a little bit and see if there's any copper left underneath or what we got going on. I think the first thing we're going to do is soak it down with a little vinegar, because that usually eats up corrosion. So let me go get that. My brush has got some vinegar on it. Just going to put some liberal coating of vinegar on here. We might have connection. Huh. Wow, it's amazing how much the vinegar's eating away this corrosion. Well, that's really cool. Let's get a stiffer brush in here. Let's get a toothbrush. You know, that doesn't look that bad. Just clear off some of this with this here pair of tweezers. I'm not trying to scratch too hard, I'm just trying to knock some of this off. Okay, yep, it's completely gone. Yeah, I wasn't even scratching that hard. These ones at the end here don't connect to anything, so they don't really matter. Just want to get the corrosion off them. Let's keep on moving down. Okay, keep going. These ones don't connect to anything, but I just want to get the corrosion out of here. Alright, well these 4 lines here look like they're fine, so I mean this one is going to need a little help, but I could just put a little solder there. I'm going to do that with all of them, but let's keep going. These ones don't connect to anything, so just get the corrosion off of them. Okay, let's clean this all down with some IPA, and then we'll prep it for surgery. I mean, repairs. This thing needs a lot of repairs. Now this brush has that IPA on it. Get all that vinegar off. Alright, so these are the first 5 lines in question here. So I'm going to run a little piece of wire from the pin down here to the trace on all 5 of these. Maybe I can get away with just putting solder here, but I don't know yet. So before I do that, I'm going to scratch off a little bit of the solder mask on the trace here. Well, hopefully I will. Come on now. There we go. Expose that bare copper. I'll do that for all 5 of these. See, this one had some corrosion underneath. You see that brown stuff that came up? I think we got it though. Okay. Hold on a second. I just noticed this pin here has come off. That's not good. Scrape back as much of this corrosion as we can. Get out of here. course, it's one of the pins we need. Alright, I think I might just cover that with some solder. It's a nice thin coat. Let's go get the rest of this grossness off. Okay. Alright, let's repair these 5 lines. Okay, first we'll put a little flux. Tin these traces. Get a little piece of wire in there. Right? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. All right, let's just see if those are in there nice. All right, let's cut the excess off and keep moving down the board. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta put a little solder on this here pin. Just a little bit. If solder will even stick. Huh. Is that not copper anymore? I believe it is. Let's try it again. Add some flux. Let's just check something real quick. Let's check continuity. Okay. We are getting continuity, so it's fine. I don't know why solder's not sticking to it. It's probably because it's disgusting, but it should be all right. Let's keep going. All right. Let's prep these two for repair. These here, I'm just gonna solidify their connection with a little solder, and that's it. Okay. And there should be just one more on the front here. Same thing with this one, just needs a little solder. Should be fine. Alright, so that's the front of the board, completely reconnected, hopefully. So let's flip it over and start on the back of the board. Now, you've seen me do it on the front, so I'm going to fast forward through the back, and hopefully we have a working cartridge at the end. So, see you real soon. All right, well, I think we're just about done with this side. It's gotta be cleaned, and I gotta cut off all this excess. So let's get the microscope out of here, and I'll show you what we did. Microscope, outgoing. Jeez. All right, so this is what we got going on right now. So looks like a porcupine a little bit. So let's cut off all this excess and check for continuity. Well, cut off all the excess, clean it up, and then check for continuity. Got stuff everywhere now. All right. IPA. Give this a good clean. Try to get off as much flux as we can. Same thing with the other side. I think I did clean this before, but it doesn't hurt to wipe it down again. All right, there's our repairs. So let's check everything for continuity and see what we got after that. Start with the front. All right, everything in the front has continuity, so that's great. Let's check the back, where most of the repairs happened. All right, we got continuity on all the pins down here too. So all of our repairs are solid. Let's clean this case a little bit, just because I don't want this nasty stuff in my Genesis. And then we'll slam it back together, throw it in the Genesis, and see what we got. All right, just get this disgustingness off of here, please. Oh, it's like all gritty. What even is that? Oh, man. All right, that's good enough. Let's throw this in here. All right. Come over here, SEGA Genesis. Get you plugged back in. All right. Let's give it a shot. License screen. License screen. We got the license screen though. License screen. Ah, come on. All that work. Well, it's doing something. We're stuck on the license screen though. Oh, man. I don't think there's much else we could do. We had the same thing happen with the NBA Jam game. It got stuck on the license screen and wouldn't load the game. I mean, it's not my Genesis, right? Where's my Sonic cartridge? It's somewhere here. Let's see. What the heck is that? Sonic loads fine. Oh, man. What else can we try? I guess we could check out this capacitor here. It's the only other thing I could think of. So yeah, let's grab the capacitor tester and give that a test. All right, what kind of capacitor we got working with here? Does it even say? Okay. 47 microfarad, 16 volt. It's yellow, which means it should be fine. It's not in the red. Yes, I don't know if there's anything else we could do with this one here, guys. That stinks. Let's try it one more time. License screen. And nothing. So yeah, I don't know what to do with this one. That's unfortunate. I mean, like I said, this label's amazing considering how the condition of the cartridge was. But yeah, so we did all this work and we still have no working game. So if you guys could think of anything, let me know in the comments below. I'll give it a shot. But for right now, this one's going to have to go in the I can't fix it pile. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it very much. And we'll see you next time. Guys, you ain't going to believe this. I just said, you know what? Let me try it one more time before I put it away. Watch this. License screen. Game. Yes, we fixed it. That is awesome. That is so cool. All right, I've never fixed this. I've never played this Comix Zone before. So let's throw the controller on in. Comix Zone. Oh, cool. I know you guys ain't gonna believe me, so let me take the cartridge out and show you it's the same one. See, it's the same one we fixed. Put it back in its case. And try it again. License screen. And yes! Woo! I thought I was going to have to put this in the pile. That pile's getting big. That pile's getting huge. I can't fix a pile. Woo! But, man, this one doesn't have to go in there. That is so awesome, guys. Woo! I'm happy. I'm happy that I got this fixed. That was a lot of work. A lot of scraping, a lot of smelling funkiness because it was funky. Oh, well, I'll take all this. But yeah. I don't know how to play this game, but it seems pretty cool. Just gotta go through different comic book panes, I guess. I'm just gonna keep on. This just another one just gets drawn in. Seriously? All right, cool. So we fixed Comix Zone. All right. Man, I didn't think we were going to get that fixed once the license screen thing was happening, but it looks like it's running pretty good now. So that's really awesome. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it very much. And we'll see you next time.